Your brain is hardwired to understand reality. But I am about to show you a scenario where reality simply breaks. Logic won't save you here. Some things in life seem simple until you think about them too much. And then suddenly everything starts to fall apart. We are diving into a cosmic game of peekaboo, where existence just glitches out. And it all starts with a box, a vial of poison, and a very confused cat. Welcome to the ultimate showdown between two of the most mind-bending ideas in history. Schrödinger's cat versus the many worlds theory. We have analyzed centuries of philosophical debates from ancient thinkers to modern quantum physicists, looking for the glitches in reality that force us to reinvent science. You might think this is just a weird brain teaser, but these paradoxes actually keep the world's smartest scientists awake at night because they suggest that the universe does not work the way we think it does. Imagine you are standing in front of a windowless box. Inside is a cat, a tiny bit of radioactive material, a Geiger counter, and a hammer rigged to smash a bottle of deadly poison. If even one single atom decays, the counter triggers the hammer, the poison is released, and the cat is gone. But here is the problem. According to quantum mechanics, until you open that box and look inside, that atom exists in a state of being both decayed and not decayed at the exact same time. This is what we call quantum superposition, the idea that at the smallest levels of reality, particles can exist in multiple states at once until they are observed. Because the cat's fate is tied to that atom. The math says the cat is also both alive and dead simultaneously. Your gut is probably screaming, "No way!" But that is exactly how probability tricks us. Our brains are often absolute garbage at understanding the way the universe actually functions. Now, why does this matter? Because of the observer's paradox. In the traditional view called the Copenhagen interpretation, the act of you looking into the box is what forces the universe to choose a side. Simply looking at matter actually changes the outcome of what happens to it, as if the particles know you are watching them. It sounds like science fiction, but experiments like the double slit have shown that observing a photon can change events that have already happened. But what if the universe doesn't want to choose? That is wild. Instead of the cat being half dead in one box, this theory suggests that the moment the atom could decay, the entire universe splits into two different timelines. In one world, you open the box and find a happy, purring cat. In another world, an entirely different version of you is standing there, dealing with the exact opposite result. This isn't just about cats. It is about you. Every time an event can happen in more than one way, the many worlds interpretation suggests both options actually happen, branching off into multiple universes or timelines. It solves the problem of contradictions by saying that reality isn't one single line, but a massive growing tree of possibilities where every version of you exists somewhere. You might feel a bit overwhelmed right now. Like you're a fly trapped in a transparent glass bottle, bashing against the sides, trying to find an answer that makes sense. But the goal here isn't necessarily to solve the paradox. The real danger isn't the confusion. It's our human obsession with being 100% certain about everything. absolute truth might be a myth, and embracing the uncertainty is the only way to actually make progress. Think about it. We live in a universe where every time you shuffle a deck of cards, you likely create an arrangement that has never existed in the history of time. We live in a world where your cells are replaced every few years, making you a sequel to the person you were a decade ago. If reality is this flexible, then the limitations you feel in your own life might just be another illusion. The more we try to make sense of the world, the stranger it becomes. But that is the beauty of it. We aren't just looking at brain teethers. We are looking at the foundational flaws that remind us how much we still have to learn. Whether you believe in a single reality where your observation creates truth, or a multiverse where every possibility is real, you are part of a mystery that has puzzled the greatest minds for centuries. So don't be afraid of the logic glitch. The moment you realize there might not be one single right answer is the moment you are finally free from the trap. You might be the one to finally solve these puzzles as technology advances, but until then, keep your mind open to the impossible. To move forward, you just have to accept that you might never know exactly where you are standing. And in a universe this big and this strange, that is exactly where the adventure begins.